Tiny, do most people own up to their mistakes?
No, they don't. One of the ways you need to grow is by admitting your mistakes, and also admitting to the customer or the staff or whatever it is that you got it wrong, okay? You can't be perfect everywhere, and if you're full on in a business, in a company, you are going to make mistakes. So if you end up being late for an appointment, apologize to them. Just say, look, I forgot completely, or something happened. Like every now and again, it's rare, but I still do it, is that you forget to ring somebody back, and then 2 days later they ring up, and then a lot of people make up excuse, I've been so flat out, but well, I just tell them, look, well, I completely forgot. I wrote your phone number down on a piece of paper, I looked for it, and then I got busy and I forgot. Everybody forgives you, because it's probably the first honest thing they've heard from a businessman in many years. So you just own up to it, with staff and with other bits and pieces, family, friends. Listen, I screwed up, my bad, and away we go. Cop it on the chin.
Is it better to go just to say honestly what happened, or?
Yeah, you tell them honestly. Yeah, as I said, you tell them honestly, and that way they can see you're normal. Mm-hmm. It's pretty much easy. Just own up to it and get on with it, because if your goals are so full on, you are going to make some mistakes, and you're going to forget things and bits and pieces. And in a way, you should, because that means your life is completely full. So I like it that way.
Is it possible to avoid making mistakes?
Oh no. No, you can read and listen to people and do all sorts of things, and it's not like I had this wonderful time many years ago where I had a small business doing furniture removal, and I had to go from one city to another, and I was following the guy in a very old truck, and I was only going 60-70 k's an hour, and then he'd pull over because his tarp came off the trailer, and then I'd go ahead and he'd catch up, and so forth. And then he pulled into a service station. I didn't notice because I was catching up, and I kept driving to Sydney, and then realised that I went past the Sydney Harbour Bridge, but I didn't have an address. So there's about 1.5 million houses in Sydney, and yes, so I waited, and this is before mobile phones, so I got to a service station and waited there for, I think, 5 or 6 hours, until finally the guy realised to call my house, and then my wife at the time rang. I kept ringing every hour, and then, yes. So, yeah, I laugh about it now, but I'm probably sitting there for 5 or 6 hours just waiting. I probably felt like the dumbest person on the planet not to actually just write his address down. So yeah, it's all good. It's all part of the adventure.